Sorry about the no video thing last week. Again, I feel like I'm always apologizing.
Yeah, and I never apologize.
Seriously though, we be busy though, kinda, sorta, trying to have a life. But we just wanted to touch on a couple topics. The first one is within your group of friends, your crew, your squad, your woes, whatever you want to call them, should you date amongst one another?
I think we've had a lot of this in our group, and the only thing that happens is that it's very cute when two people date, but then when they no longer date, then it's like, do you have to pick sides? Can we all hang out? Those are the questions that worry me.
Yeah, I think when they decide that they don't want to date, I think it does become a tad bit awkward. But I'm just gonna have to say a no on this. I would prefer not to have. If we're already an established crew, I mean, I can see if you become a part of the crew because you're with someone. But
yeah.
If we're already established, then.
I mean, I'm okay with it as long as you can handle it if it doesn't work.
Yeah, so like if it doesn't work, and y'all should be able to bring your new booze back around.
Yeah, like if it doesn't work, y'all gotta be real cool afterwards.
Okay. Another one we wanted to address was, can your friends have your leftovers?
This is something like when I hear stories and I'm like, wait, so they were dating this person, then you dated them, then they dated them. Like it's confusing.
I'm okay with it, long as it wasn't my main chick. Like if you didn't know,
so
like,
a side chick.
I feel like I'm trying to reach over your shoulder, like you're, not giving me space here. I feel like if it's your, if it's someone you were casually dating and then you realize that one of your friends has an interest in them, I mean, no harm, no foul. Go for it. I hope it works between you two.
I just feel, for me personally, if I have been intimate with someone and we're friends and now you're intimate with them, that's weird. Like, we're not going to be trading stories. We're not going to be sitting around talking about, oh, so-and-so did that.
You don't trade stories. It didn't work between you two, so you don't get a chance to talk about it at all. They talk about it.
It's awkward. But I wouldn't want them, because, like, in your head, like, if they bring up something, like, they can't talk about their partner after that.
Why not?
Because if you go, oh, yeah, such and such did such and such, in my mind, I'm going to be thinking, like, yeah, they did that with me, too.
No, I'm not, because
I don't know.
They were irrelevant, so that's why you can have them. Hope they're relevant to you.
No.
Okay. All right. We're just gonna keep rolling on the lines of friends and dating and stuff. So, is your significant other allowed to be best friends with your best friend? Meaning, like, just to break it down, so is my best friend and Jamila cannot be best friends as well? Like, it needs to be aligned. Like, y'all could be cool, y'all can talk, but you need to know my secrets or whatever, and I don't need you to be having some loyalty ties to her as well. There has to be a loyalty line, and it needs to be to me.
I agree. I mean, I feel like no matter what, whoever you came into the relationship with, even if y'all get super close and you're friends, they're always going to take who they came into the relationship with. Always. And you got to remember that. But I feel like we have really good friends in our lives that I can go to her friends for advice about certain things, and I feel like they can give me the truth. They can tell me, like, hey, you were wrong, or hey, the queen is wrong. And that's important for friends on my side or her side. But that's scary. That is something that people worry about, because I hear that a lot. When people get in relationships, they're like, oh, well, I don't want our friends to be together, because when we break up, then the friends got to break up. And I'm like, well, what's the big deal about that? I don't get that. Like, if we're dating, if we're hanging out, you're going to be hanging around my friends too. That's how it is. If you're serious enough to meet my mom and everyone, you're going to hang out with my friends too.
Yeah, so I just think it's a loyalty line. Like, for me, it's big. Like, your loyalty should be to me because I'm your friend. You met Jamila through me, so but I don't really have too many issues with that anyway, so I'm clear on that end. Next question was, what if your significant other doesn't get along with your friends? Whose side would you be on?
That has happened in our relationship.
Yeah, so
it's tough. It is tough. She doesn't even know what to say because it's so tough. Because I try to be sympathetic, empathetic to everyone's needs. So when certain situations I've come across, I could see the fault in both parties. And I could tell them, like, hey, I can see where she messed up, but I can see kind of where you messed up too. And we have to, if our friendship is strong, we have to be able to come together and we have to compromise and move forward from there. But it's hard.
If I don't like you and you still friends with her, I'm just gonna be polite and that's it.
And her polite is just like really like silence.
No, it's gonna be hey, and then I'm gonna go. If they're at the house, I will go upstairs.
Silent.
You know, so I mean, but on the other end, if Jamila didn't like one of my friends, of course, I would definitely try to mediate the situation as well. But I would probably just try to keep them apart. I wouldn't force any type of interactions between the two. You know, come around if you want. You know, Jamila don't like you. But you know, just that. And I'm really really blunt. I would just say she just doesn't like you. But yeah, you could come over. She don't like you though.
As far as her friends, like her close friends, I like for the most part, I love all of them.
Yeah. So
we don't really have that problem. It's my friends she's had a problem with.
So yeah. But other than that, that's just a couple of topics because, you know, like I said before in previous videos, my friends are like my family. So, you know, we've kind of had situations or experience around all those topics. So, of course, like always, if you guys can share your thoughts on that as well. You know, you guys have been doing an awesome job with that anyway. So, I don't have to say the like, share, comment because y'all do that anyway. And I really appreciate it. But, yeah, so just let us know, you know.
Yes.
Whether your circle's big or small, how do you feel about certain, you know.
Dating in the circle.
You know, passing along, like, you know, I ain't want it, you can have it. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. But yeah, so just let us know. Again, thank you guys for the support.
Yes, thank you always. And see you soon. I'm not going to give you a date, but see you soon.